Why don't you take a little walk past that ambulance there?
Oh! That's super cool.
Hey survivors, it's Piquing Eagle here, and today I wanted to share with you some awesome gameplay footage of Dead Matter's closed alpha. And today we'll be primarily covering the map and all the different aspects of it before closed alpha starts. And before we get started, I really want to thank MrAtomicDuck for his stream today and allowing us content creators to reuse this. And I just want to say thank you to him and subscribe to his channel. It will be in the description below. So to start off this video, we see MrAtomicDuck load into the game so we can see what it looks like joining a server and what the FPS might look like. And just to be clear, his PC specs were normal and we can see around 60 FPS and some dips on occasions. And this is a closed alpha game, so optimizations will be made and this will get better over time.
The woods are really, really nice. I love the way that the woods are set up because, like, you look around and I can imagine having fights in these woods because, like, you're not going to see people. You're just not going to see people until they're very, very close to you, and I think that's going to create, like, an interesting dynamic.
And I agree with MrAtomicDuck on how the forests look. I think they're very dense and not just trees as sticks. So it's very good to see that so we can have some unique gunfights and maybe some hiding spots in the forest. The next thing I wanted to bring up is just how big and expansive Dead Matter's map really is. So in closed alpha, this map will be 7.5 by 7.5 kilometers in space. But this 7.5 kilometers is going to be massive, and not just the size, but the content in it. So there's still going to be some open fields to run around where needed, but there's also just going to be a large variety of towns, cities, mountains, underground, and just a whole ballpark to explore. So I'm very excited about that. Another awesome thing that we're going to see in closed alpha is just all the different interactable sites around the map and the level of detail has been placed in them. And these sites are pretty useful in that they have containers, weapon crates, and that sort of nature. So that there's just a different interactable site and that you might have to lockpick something in this example, or this is part of a quest that you need to do. And it just gives more variety than just finding a loot and that's it, to get some valuables when you're not in cities or towns. And this level of detail continues when we look at the interiors of buildings. So most buildings in Dead Matter are claimable and potentially could have some loot or some trash depending on where you're searching. And we have to search most cabinets in Dead Matter, so that this might take some time and you might need someone to cover your back while you're doing this. And it's not just easy to clear out a whole house pretty fast. And this can potentially give you some good loot. And what's also a neat feature that we're seeing in closed alpha is that furniture is very interactable. So most objects you can grab, move it, and you can, rearrange your house pretty much if you like in different furniture items, which I think is pretty neat. And I can't wait to build my base and just move some stuff around to place everything where I want it. So it's pretty awesome. One other cool thing that I wanted to point out was just how noise affects the environment. So as we can see here, there is fire alarms in the game and there will also be house alarms. So when you pull the fire alarm, there is going to be a lot of infected that are going to hear this around the area and then it might come. And there's also a reset panel near the fire alarm so that you can reset it, but infected will come and noise is very dangerous in this game. So as we can see that a fire alarm has been pulled and there's going to be a lot of zombies, and also just firing your weapon is going to invite a lot of them as well.
You are in the world. So now that we're closer to Canmore, you're going to start seeing much larger hordes coming for you if you start making noise. Oh no, he's firing his gun now.
Yeah, I just want to show all the newcomers to chat. This is what happens when we fire a weapon, guys, in Dead Matter. This is how it goes.
The next thing I wanted to transition to is just different spots around the map that I thought were pretty interesting while viewing this stream. And so to start off, we see the GoKart Track, and this is just a neat place to go with your friends to race around and escape some zombies for the day. But this is a pretty neat area, and then we can see him just turning on the car, racing around with Metamoth around the track, which I thought was just pretty awesome. I can't wait to do this myself and with some people on my server. And if you're looking for a closed alpha community server, I will be hosting one called Wild Wasteland. And we'll be having some pretty cool features like having a website that shows the in-game time and much more. So if you're interested in that, please check the description of this video for the server information. This game is in closed alpha, so some of the animations might not be on point, but we can also see that they have added a vending machine, and this has been for a while, but I thought it was pretty neat, and just how there's functional vending machines that we can get drinks out of, which, you know, we need to drink often to replenish our thirst. So it's pretty awesome, and then we can see some of the neat drinking animations that the shiny Haxorus has made. And in this area, we're also seeing the arcade for the go-kart area, in which we can lockpick some change out of the arcade machines. And we can see another arcade machine here. Now, when you're having fun with your friends at the GoKart track, that's cool. But I think there's also some neat areas around the map when you're just walking on the highways like this, in that there's just different car piles up. And then we can also see some loot in different areas. Again, just a different interaction spot around the map. And I think this is a great addition to the map. Another cool thing about Dead Matter's map is how close the different interaction spots are. So we were just at a car pile up, and then now this is Canmore, one of the largest and densest cities in Dead Matter. And then everything is pretty close together, especially in a city like this. And Canmore offers a lot of variety in that there's, you know, different buildings like a plaza, a grocery store, police station, residential areas, industrial, and more. So again, Canmore is going to be huge and offer a lot to you. And even the interiors of all the buildings are very unique in that we can see some floral shops or some burned down buildings. And then again, just a different variety. And then the landscape looks amazing. And I can't wait to PvP in here, to be honest. MrAtomicDuck and Metamoth keep exploring the map, and we can see the unique features that, you know, if you visit Canmore in real life, these buildings are in. And we can also see what evening looks like, and then their transition to nighttime. So some of this gameplay is also filmed at nighttime, so you get an idea of how dark it is. And Dead Matter is going to be very dark at night, and that is a factor while playing. And then we can also just see some different buildings that they visited during this gameplay. Again, this next part of the gameplay is filmed at night, but we can get a glimpse at some of the new buildings that we're going to see. And then the devs were primarily walking in Canmore, and I would assume that this is the commercial side of Canmore, if anything. But we can take a glimpse at what gas stations will look like, along with some other buildings like the car wash, and also a burger joint, and a pizzeria called Poutine Supreme.
Poutine Supreme. I love it. Okay.
This place has absolutely seen better days, but it is here.
And that wraps up my highlights video for today. Again, if you want to watch the full thing, I will leave the link in the description to MrAtomicDuck's stream. I'm going to leave you with some bonus clips from the stream, but I want to hear from you guys. What are you excited for in Dead Matter's map, and what are you going to explore first? Leave it in the comments, and I can't wait to reply to each and every one of you.
Oh god, that's a deer.
Oh, that is a deer. Oh, nice. Wow.
And if you have a knife suitable for skinning animals, you could actually skin this right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I see that. Skin torso requires knife. Skin. Oh, it has durability too.
Yep.
Oh.
I see a pig.
Okay, so I've skinned myself a deer. I now have a deer hide, which I can use for crafting in various ways. And I can butcher it too. Harvesting quality 0 with this pocket knife. Not the best for butchering, chat. Okay. So, oh wow. Okay, so this is definitely one of the best ways to get ourselves some food. That's for sure.
For the closed alpha.
I have a guy. I think I'm being followed by a gnome.
Oh no.